David was a good kid, but his mind was a battlefield. He wanted to focus on his studies. He wanted to be present with his family. But distractions pulled at him like a strong current.
Video games whispered promises of adventure, social media beckoned with notifications, even daydreams of being a famous musician stole my attention. I felt like I was constantly at war with myself.
His grades were slipping, he snapped at his parents, he felt a constant, low hum of anxiety.
One day, David's grandfather suggested a visit to a secluded monastery nestled high in the mountains. "There's a monk there," he said, "who might help you find some peace."
The monastery was a haven of tranquility. Stone walls whispered of ancient wisdom. A gentle breeze carried the scent of pine and incense. The silence wasn't empty, it was full of a deep, calming energy.
My grandfather and I were greeted by a monk with warm, knowing eyes. His name was Tenzin. His movements were slow and deliberate, his voice a soothing balm. "Monk, welcome. Please come in."
The monk led them to a simple tea room overlooking a serene garden. As Tenzin prepared the tea, David couldn't help but feel a sense of calm wash over him. The world seemed to slow down. The constant chatter in his mind quieted, replaced by the gentle chirping of birds and the rustling of leaves. David confessed his struggles to the monk. Tenzin listened patiently, his gaze steady and compassionate. "Monk, the mind is like a wild horse. It will drag you through the mud if you let it." He taught David about mindfulness. "Monk, pay attention to your breath. Notice the sensations of your body. Observe your thoughts without judgment. Let them pass like clouds." David found it difficult at first. His mind kept wandering, but Tenzin encouraged him to be patient. "Monk, just begin again." With each practice, David felt a glimmer of hope. He returned to his studies with renewed energy. He was more patient with his family. The constant noise in his head had quieted, replaced by a newfound clarity and peace. David had discovered that true strength lay not in fighting distractions, but in mastering his own mind. When it was time to leave, I felt like a different person. I carried within me the tools to calm the storm within. The world still had its distractions, but I had learned to choose my focus. David spent the next few days learning from Tenzin. He practiced mindfulness meditation. He helped tend the monastery garden, finding joy in simple tasks. He began to understand the power of being present.